90s was a crazy period of excess and fun. Very frivolous fashion, big shapes and very hourglass shapes, Thierry Mugler, Montana, and so on. Fashion shows were events with 60, 75 minutes. It was crazy. And then we drifted into the early 90s, and that became a period of much more of reflection. First time we really thought about the ecology as a real problem, a real economic crisis. People suddenly wanted to have honesty. People were wearing non-dyed garments, white, ecrus, and so it became a period which was appropriate for his philosophy.
My first theme was a surrealistic eye in the ateliers of couture. So it was a spring-summer collection, and the inspiration was the surrealists, of course. There was this veiled face. My love for historical fashion and accessories brought me to an accessory which is called the jabot. I wanted shoulder pads because fashion then was very wide. So that was my first idea of having tiny shoulder pads put more to the neck that the natural shoulder would pop out beside, and that became my first jacket. And I did not want short. Everything was short then. So I made an ankle-length skirt with a huge split in the back, which I would do like, I think, 5 seasons later on. For me, in a silhouette, the two most important details are the shoulder and the shoe. Everything in between, I fill up. I think the shoulder gives you a certain attitude, and the shoes, of course, give you a certain movement. And when a certain silhouette moves in a certain way, I'm very happy. I don't like the idea of being a celebrity. Anonymity is very important to me.
I think Margiela has been the last revolution we had in fashion.
It was way ahead of its time. The show, the format, the ideas behind it.
Totally mind-blowing. I had never seen anything like that.
Et je m'attendais à ce que ce soit bien, mais je ne m'attendais pas à que ce soit aussi bien.
When I first tried the veil on a model, there was only the garment and the movement, and I loved that.
Jewelry that was made of ice, and it's changing the color of the clothes.
Everybody was beginning to talk a lot about Martin Margiela.
We were growing very fast. There are different needs in the fashion world, and I'm not sure I can feed them.
Everybody's free.
We have half a century of influence. That's major.
Anonymity for me was a protection.
Qui va pouvoir réussir à le faire sortir de sa coquille? Jamais il l'a fait. Jamais il s'est montré. Ça, c'est une force extraordinaire.
Parce que tout ce qu'on mettait de Martin était en train de démoder tout le reste.
I pushed myself constantly into extremes. I always wanted to have my name linked to the product I created, not to the face I have.